Disappointment is a natural part of living on planet Earth. You can either choose to let it defeat you, or you can fight like hell to create a better life out of disappointment. That's what I want to talk about today, is something that's going to help you that helped me along the way. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jeremiah Krakowski, and I help coaches and mentors scale their businesses to tens of millions of dollars online. I've experienced my share of major disappointment in my life. When I was working with my mom, I had a vision that we'd be working together forever, was making close to $500,000. And then boom, my income went to zero and I wasn't making anything. I went kicking and screaming into the life that I have right now. I thought that I had no worth whatsoever, that my only value was tied to what I can do if I'm working with my mom. And this was back in 2018, and I was just completely defeated. I had no vision. I had no direction of where I wanted to go. I was really down and really depressed. What helped me was grieving. And this is one of those things that I don't know if we give ourselves enough time to do, is grieving when things don't go how we thought they would. Grieving your disappointment. Truth is, your dreams will manifest when you let go and detach from things needing to go your way. But of course, that's easier said than done. When you live on planet Earth, things don't go how you want them to constantly. And without vision or direction, you're going to be aimless. And so maybe you haven't ever dreamed of where you want to go because you've had way too many disappointments and setbacks over the years. One of the best things you can do is grieve those setbacks. Learn to accept that life isn't going to be how you thought it would. And learn to let go and surrender those dreams that you had to God. Again, that might sound easier said than done, but I'm telling you, it's going to help you go to the next season of your life. The faster you can let go of how things didn't go how you wanted, and you can move on, the sooner you can start to create the life of your dreams. Now, I'm not saying you need to rush the grieving process. Grief has no timeline. It can take a long time to grieve. But what I noticed in my case was I was avoiding grief because I was so stuck on being angry and disappointed about how things didn't go my way. The longer we sit and stew in our anger and disappointment about how we wish things were different, we keep delaying the breakthrough. We end up delaying good things from coming into our life because we're so attached to how we wish things could have gone differently. All of our energy and focus is gripping tightly to a past that never happened. And so what we have to actually do is we have to grieve the death of the version of our lives that never happened. There's essentially like two versions of yourself that you're living in when you don't allow yourself to grieve. One is the present reality of disappointment, and the other is you're still living in the past of how you wish things could have gone. Now, this might motivate you to change your life, to create a new life. You might have a chip on your shoulder that drives you to do better next time. And truthfully, I think that that's healthy to do, to drive yourself to go do something differently, to not make the same mistake. But if you don't allow yourself to grieve and you keep living in the past of disappointment and wishing that things could have gone differently, you're extending how long it's actually going to take things to go well for you. And so by learning to detach and let go of what didn't go how we wanted, we end up letting go of that past life that we wish how things could have been. What it does is it actually empties us of the burden of hanging on to those things. You can't hold on to all the blessings that are coming into your life when you're still clinging tightly to the heavy burden of how you wish they could have been. And so the best way to actually receive abundance in your life is to let go of the past and to grieve the death of that version of yourself that you wish how things could have gone. The way to rise stronger, to be a better parent, to be a better leader, is by grieving that past and letting it go. You might want to ask yourself, why do I have such a hard time doing that? This is why I say control and trying to control things actually is kryptonite for your goals. Trying to control so tightly how things go will actually prevent things from going how you want them to. When we learn to let go and detach, it actually opens us up to being able to create the life that we've always wanted. Listen, if you're a coach, if you're a trainer, and you're a mentor, and you need help knowing what steps to take to grow your coaching business, I'm here to help you. Follow my YouTube channel and my podcast. I deliver trainings multiple times a week to help you get more clients and scale your business. My wife and I have done almost $500,000 in the last 5 months in our coaching business, and I'm showing you exactly how you can do the same. I've been building coaching businesses for the last 19 years and helping coaches and mentors scale their businesses to tens of millions of dollars. And so be sure to plug into my podcast, plug into my YouTube channel, and if you're stuck on anything, feel free to ask me for help. I comment back to every question as it relates to building a coaching or course business to help people. Consider getting on the waiting list for one of my coaching programs and joining to get the guidance, direction, and training that you need to successfully build a 6- and 7-figure coaching business. As always, have a great one.